Welcome back, junkies. In today's quick analysis, we did break all-time high. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on this Sunday night leading into tomorrow, what I'm looking at, how this changes things as far as the wave structure goes. I'm not going to waste any time here. We're getting right into it. The break of this all-time high basically invalidated this being a leading impulse down off of the top here. So we have a few options, a few different ways this can play out. I do not believe we are going to blow off top, alt season, everything's ripping. I've been hearing it for so long, guys. I don't see it coming. I really think this is just another 1% hit above all-time high, just like we got right here, just like we got back in here, just like we got right here when this was eclipsed. That was 2%. Oh, that was a 2% hit above all-time high, and then they dump it. This right here, this move was the only real actual bump up. That was a 10% move. Other than that, it's just been quick liquidity sweeps and then they dump it. Quick liquidity sweep and then they dump it. Is this time going to be any different? I don't see why it would. Good liquidity has been taken. Bitcoin obviously decided to play hardball and play tough and be a little bitch, for lack of a better word. And take this liquidity up here, no problem, guys. It is absolutely no problem. My general thesis remains the same. We are about to work our way down here. It's clear as day to me, and I fear that a lot of people, the general public, are buying tops here. Every single buy up here is a top that has been bought. I don't know how else to slice it. So let's analyze this wave structure. If you're bullish, I've gone over a few scenarios in the past, but I'm going to hit you with the most likely, which is some type of an ending diagonal here. We did hit the 1618 of this ABC, the 1618 box. And it looks good to be a finished correction. Okay, and this is going to lead me into my next point and what I will be playing, what our next possibilities are. So we could have, if we're going to look at this bullishly, we could have an ending diagonal, which we kind of channel here, and then we come down for one more, something like so. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like it, guys. I've said this before. I'm not a fan of this. I'm just mapping it out for you as far as bullish structures that are going to continue overall to the upside. This is one of them. I'm not a fan of it. Don't like it. It's too big compared to this to be the final wave 5. It's just, it takes too long. A lot of people are looking for an impulse to take place here. I don't see that coming either, but it's a possibility. You got to watch out for it. It's there. If they want to go take it, they can go. Those are your main two bullish scenarios for Bitcoin. If you're a bull boy, if you're bullish, if you have been saying we're breaking out, we're breaking out, we're breaking out, we're breaking out, if we're breaking out, if you're part of that camp, this is what you're looking for. Maybe we get a correction here and then go. Like, how long do we all expect this bull market to continue to? Because like all of these structures, all of these counts would get us well into the beginning of 2026. Like, it's gonna, if you're expecting these big targets, you're going into 2026. So you have to come to terms with that time frame if you're expecting these big targets. All right. I'm still of the opinion that we are topping here, guys. Nothing has changed. If you're zoomed out, if you're looking at this, we have been bearish, really bearish here. Really bearish here. I was bearish here for a pullback and one more quick high. Started getting really bearish right here. We got this big 10% dump. Everyone started doing victory laps. Every little pump, bulls are doing victory laps. And we haven't gone anywhere, guys. We have not gone anywheres. I think bulls and bears have been getting absolutely screwed both ways. If you've been trading this, good on you. But you better be getting in and getting out when liquidity is swept. I'll tell you that much. What are my bearish counts that I'm going to be playing? I'm happy you asked. Well, the first count is instead of interpreting this top wave as a leading diagonal, guys, this wave is not pretty. It's not a clean impulse, or it wasn't a clean supposed impulse. There's no doubt about it. It's all up to interpretation on this wave. and we could have some kind of a corrective wave instead, something like that. And following that, we got obviously another correction that broke the high. You guys know where I'm going with this. Don't take a rocket scientist. We might be in a starting flat here, or a flat for a big move to the upside, but a flat nonetheless. This ABC that broke the high, like I said, came right into the 1618 box. You literally can't draw it up any better. And looking to take this down, looking to have this be another liquidity sweep, and let's come on down, guys. I don't see any with these upper targets. There's really not a lot of liquidity left to take. It's all to the downside at this point. Let's go take it. Again, if you're longing up here, if you're looking for a pullback to enter long, I wish you luck. I do. I hope we all can make money out here, but it's just not something I'm willing to play. All right. Nonetheless, my first scenario is going to be an ABC. We have the 1 fib down here. We have the 1618 box down here. I'm going to be looking at these targets heavily for shorts. Taking it down to 109 or taking it down to, anywhere from 100 to 103K in the 1618 box. Looks really good to me. There's a lot of liquidity all the way down to go and eat and fuel this little move to the downside. After we get this move to the downside, we'll see where we're at, right? Either we can call this a finished ABC flat. Maybe we'll wiggle out and start putting in our WXY. As you guys know, I still love this WXY count. I have not touched this, haven't changed it. When you're zoomed out, it still looks exactly the same. Don't let a little Sunday 1% move above all-time high get your emotions all intact and change everything for you. Nothing has changed. We're calm, cool, collected. We see the bigger picture. We see the vision. As experienced traders, we do not let our emotions get the best of us. It's tough sometimes. But you see enough of these tops, you kind of already know kind of how the market's going to react, how people are going to react. You know what these things look like. It kind of allows you to keep your cool. Looking at this as the first possible scenario, some type of a WXY to the downside. Another variation that I'm going to be watching out for is this, guys. This is going to break some Elliott wave rules, believe it or not, but it happens. Is this just being one final liquidity sweep, guys? We could have liquidity swept in a corrective manner. I've shown you before it can happen. Back in here it happened. Is liquidity swept in a corrective manner. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can get a better look. In the 2021 highs, corrective manner, liquidity swept, and absolutely dumped. So it doesn't have to finish on a clean impulse. We would all love for Elliott wave to be nice and clean and perfect and picturesque. But that's very seldom how it actually plays out. So we could have ended here on this correction, and we are starting some kind of an impulse down, correct, and a bigger move to the downside. I'm not going to call for that right now, but we understand that these are liquidity sweeps. 1, 2, 3, like that's a deadly pattern right here, guys. Deadly pattern. Basically retested this kind of breakdown of the trend line. Gonna cook to the downside here, in my opinion. Looking at indicators, everything's kind of overbought right now. I don't see any major bear divs except for on like the weekly. I mean, yeah, there's technically a bearish div on the daily, but we kind of broke past these RSI peaks. But everything's pointing down for me, guys. We'll see what happens leading into tomorrow. I will get a video up tomorrow as well after market opens, after we see how it actually all shakes out. Just wanted to get this up to you as quick as I possibly could with the recent developments and all-time high getting taken, so you guys don't get your panties in a bunch. Looking at a rejection at the 1618, looking at this correctively, and my first inhibition is going to be to play a pullback here and take a nice healthy wave to the downside. Ethereum maybe in the middle of a flat, looking to come down. XRP definitely looks like it wants to come down and break down overall in the macro structure. So yeah, I feel good about it. We'll see what tomorrow has to bring. Guys, if you want to trade this stuff, check out Blowfin. They're the most legit non-KYC exchange out right now. I hook you guys up with the best bonuses. Always, you can get up to $1,200 in trading bonuses. Super easy to attain these. All you got to do is smash the link pinned below or use code ChartJunkies when you sign up. It'll bring you over to this page and you will get airdropped the cost of an iPhone 17 in USDT, $1,200. Sign up with your email or use code ChartJunkies if you want to give Blowfin a try. They are the best non-KYC exchange out right now. They're my main exchange. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Trade safe, everyone. Love you. Peace.